I just love doing intro. Can I do an intro?
Intros.
So this is episode 2.
This is episode 2.
Yes, guys, welcome back to Team Talk with Ellie and Lauren. Hope you're well. This is episode 3, I believe, and we're going to be discussing. No, it's not episode 2. Okay, welcome back. I don't know why I said how are you. Like, they're going to reply. Yes, guys, welcome back to Team Talk with Ellie and Lauren.
Why do
you do this? This is so annoying. God's sake. Yes, guys, welcome back to Team Talk with Ellie and Lauren. Today, we're going to be discussing how she can't keep a straight face for an intro ever.
Let's do it.
Oh, come on.
Like my back is a bit bendy.
Yes, guys, welcome back to Team Talk with Ellie and Lauren. Today, we're going to be discussing Birmingham City Women's letter to the board and their current situation over there as a team, as professional players. So, Lauren, I know you know a little bit more about this than I do, so please go ahead. Let us understand it a bit more.
Oh, I hope I do it justice, but it's super interesting. So, as I said, it came out over the weekend that the Birmingham City women's players had written a letter to the board of the club, Birmingham City, basically complaining about their working conditions, saying that with regards to travel, access to training facilities, even things like player wages, there were so many issues around it that meant that the team weren't able to perform to their best. And this all came to light just after Birmingham City lost 6-0 to current league holders Chelsea. So you can kind of see the difference between those competing at the top and Birmingham City women who are currently in a relegation battle. So yeah, this has all come out, and not only have the women's players within Birmingham City been very vocal, I thought it was grass or something, been very vocal.
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, Karen, you're on the roll, keep going, it's okay.
Not only have the Birmingham City women been very vocal, the likes of like Fran Kirby from Chelsea have also got behind it and said, something more needs to be done. And it's got to the point where the FA is saying potentially Birmingham City could be in breach of their WSL licence, and there could be an FA investigation into it. So it's moving very quick at the moment, the story, and for me, looking at it as a women's footballer and someone who's followed the game quite closely, I don't know if I've seen anything kind of exactly the same as this or anything that I can compare to. I don't know about yourself, have you seen some similar stuff?
Yeah, I feel like there's been times in the past where teams have not got the right support and haven't been able to carry on financially. Mm-hmm. So I know it's happened to Millwall in the past, Nottingham County, and also Gillingham recently. I know they've come away from the men's side of things. So the news this weekend didn't come to me as a surprise, but it came as a surprise because of the fact they're a WSL team, and it's almost like, well, you expect so much better from a side playing in the highest flight of women's football. I just hope it sort of brings light to other female teams in the top 3 tiers around the country, and it makes them sort of have a look at themselves and see if they're sort of living up to the standards that should be held. But again, I don't know too much about the current Birmingham City situation, but sadly it's just something that doesn't surprise me. I just hope it can be something that we can sort of move forward from again. And I just feel happy and proud that they've come out and spoken about it, and the likes of Fran Kirby and some other Chelsea players and a few girls from Arsenal have backed it. So I think everything's heading in the right direction. It's just about how it's dealt with, I suppose. I
think you're right. I think there'll be a lot of senior staff in boardrooms looking over this and keeping a close eye on it, because I know obviously you referenced kind of Notts County and stuff there, and I feel like in them examples a lot of the time it's been after the decision was made. So, you know what, we're getting rid of the women's club, and then the women had the chance to speak. Yeah. Or similar to Gillingham, it comes out and then the women speak and they go and form their own club. So I think now the fact that Birmingham City women are ahead of this, and I'd seen somewhere in a statement that the FA had said we're helping Birmingham City women to ensure they can fulfil their fixtures for the remainder of the WSL season. So there are challenges financially, but the fact that the women's players aren't sitting back and just letting it be, they're coming out so vocally and saying this is the problem, this is what's wrong, and this is where we need change. And I know the board have agreed to meet with them, and they've put out some statements kind of saying, oh, you know what, because of our geographical location in the Midlands, that means we can do different stuff with transport and blah blah blah. So it seems like they're trying to cover their backs a bit. But it's definitely such an interesting one to follow. And I think, as you say there, with actually not just the WSL, women throughout the football pyramid, women who are on semi-pro contracts, women who aren't contracted but expect to commit to the level of a professional player, of a semi-pro player. I think all of these women will be following that story, and I hope there will be some sort of movement across the board, because I think there's so much as a female player you just have to accept. You just accept that's how it is. This is where you're going to train. This is, you know, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get reimbursed for travel. That's just the way it is. But for me, it shouldn't be the way it is, and I think this could be a real opportunity now for a step change and for females in the game, women in the game, and those who are supporting us to come together and actually push for better standards to allow us to play and compete to what we're capable of.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just all the little steps we've seen progress within women's football is just only giving people more confidence to speak out and rectify situations that probably are a little bit unfair in comparison to the men's game. But as frustrating as this situation is, I think it can only improve women's football, just make it a lot better and financially stable for the players, of course. You know, I think that's the most important thing. But congratulations, brother, on your win.
Yes,
4-0 through to the next round of the FA Cup. How was the game? Talk us through it.
Yeah, no, it was quality. I think we just knew from the start we were going to come out and do something special, and really happy with it. And on to the next one, straight back into training.
Buzzing.
So,
No, happy for you, mate. Well done. Congratulations to Leighton Orient. Well done on your win, girls. We'll be back next week with another team talk, I'm sure. I think we'll be talking about women playing in men's stadiums. Is that right?
Yeah, potentially. We've got a few topics on the go, so make sure you tune back in. And as always, if there's something you want to hear us talking about, let us know on social media. I mean, our first video, pretty good response, eh?
Yeah, not too bad. I think we got 1,000 views in a day. I mean, 900 of them are probably me, but no, seriously, like the support has been pretty crazy, I suppose, for us. So we're just enjoying it, making this content for you. Hope you enjoy this one. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell us how great we are. I don't know. We're not
share it.
Let's cut that out.
Let's try and get 2,000 views on this one.
I don't know what to say though. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I think that's it.
Over and out.